Once upon a time, satellites orbited the Earth but in isolation. Now a revolution has taken place. An armada of interconnected satellites, known as mega-constellations, circles our planet. What was once considered science fiction is now the backbone of global connectivity. It all began with a single idea. What if we could blanket the Earth with a network of satellites? In the late 1990s, companies started experimenting with this concept, but it wasn't until recently that the full potential was unlocked. Some of the biggest names in tech, Elon Musk's SpaceX, Amazon's Project Kuiper and the European Union, are in a race. But what are their goals? SpaceX's Starlink aims to provide global internet. Amazon seeks to connect the unconnected. The EU's Galileo constellation has even grander ambitions. Today, over 4,500 Starlink satellites orbit Earth, with projections of reaching over 42,000. Combined with other companies, we could soon see upwards of 100,000 satellites circling our planet. But what are the consequences? The original dream of mega-constellations was to bring high-speed internet to every corner of the world, no matter how remote. In the deserts of Africa, the mountains of Nepal, or the frozen tundra of the Arctic, connectivity would no longer be a privilege, but a right. For billions, the internet is a gateway to knowledge and opportunity, yet 40% of the world still lacks reliable access. Mega-constellations offer a solution, bridging the gap between the connected and unconnected. In developing nations, satellite mega-constellations are more than just internet access. They provide a platform for telemedicine, e-learning and economic development that was previously impossible. But this level of connectivity doesn't come cheap. The cost of building, launching and maintaining satellite constellations is staggering. SpaceX's Starlink alone is projected to cost $10 billion. Is it sustainable? With so many satellites orbiting the Earth, there's a growing concern about orbital congestion. Experts warn that we might be facing a space traffic jam in the not-so-distant future. The nightmare scenario is the Kessler syndrome, where one satellite collision leads to a chain reaction, creating clouds of debris that could render space unusable for centuries. Are we risking this future? To avoid disaster, companies are now developing smart satellites equipped with artificial intelligence to autonomously dodge space debris and other satellites. It's a game of space chess. Space debris has been an issue since the dawn of the space age, but mega-constellations have brought this problem into sharper focus. Experts estimate there are more than 34,000 objects larger than 10 centimeters orbiting Earth. To combat the rising tide of space junk, companies are now developing novel solutions, from satellites with nets to space harpoons to capture debris. Astronomers are raising concerns that satellite mega-constellations could ruin the night sky, interfering with ground-based telescopes. Are we trading our view of the cosmos for global internet? The reflection of sunlight off these mega-constellations is creating unexpected problems. At dawn and dusk, satellites are visible to the naked eye, sometimes outshining the stars. Satellite mega-constellations aren't just for civilian use. Militaries around the world are investing heavily in this technology, creating surveillance systems that can monitor every inch of the globe. The vast networks of satellites could one day become a critical part of national security, capable of detecting missile launches, monitoring troop movements, and providing intelligence like never before. As with any valuable resource, mega-constellations are vulnerable to hacking and cyber attacks. The concept of space piracy is no longer science fiction. Could we be on the brink of a new kind of crime? To combat the growing threat of cyber attacks, quantum communication is being explored as the ultimate solution. By using the principles of quantum physics, these satellites could make communications virtually unhackable. Beyond connectivity, satellite mega-constellations are now being harnessed to monitor Earth's climate in real time. These satellites can track wildfires, hurricanes, and even greenhouse gas emissions with unprecedented accuracy. Mega-constellations could play a vital role in a future where solar power is harvested in space and beamed back to Earth. This technology could provide limitless, clean energy for the planet. The rise of mega-constellations has created a booming job market. Engineers, space physicists, data analysts, and even satellite repair teams are now in high demand. The space economy is expanding rapidly. Farmers are now utilizing satellite data to monitor crops, optimize water usage, and predict weather patterns. This precision agriculture could revolutionize the way we grow food on a global scale. Satellite mega-constellations could be the backbone of future space tourism, providing communication and safety systems for travelers venturing beyond Earth. A new industry is on the horizon. Artificial intelligence is becoming the unseen force behind mega-constellations. AI controls satellite traffic, ensures efficient communication, and even predicts maintenance issues before they happen. The next big leap in communication could come from space. Satellite mega-constellations are poised to deliver 5G networks, connecting billions of devices with faster and more reliable service than ever before. Weather forecasting has come a long way, but mega-constellations are set to make it even more accurate. Satellites in low Earth orbit can provide real-time updates on weather conditions anywhere on the globe. One of the most exciting uses for satellite constellations could be space-based manufacturing. Imagine factories in space, producing materials and technologies that are impossible to create on Earth. While satellite mega-constellations offer many benefits, launching thousands of rockets into space comes with an environmental cost. These launches release tons of carbon into the atmosphere. So, how do we balance progress with sustainability? As mega-constellations continue to evolve, the possibilities seem endless. From interplanetary internet to space-based colonies, these networks could be the key to humanity's future in space. Are we witnessing the dawn of a new space age? The era of satellite mega-constellations has only just begun. From global connectivity to unlocking the future of space exploration, this technology is set to change our world. Stay tuned as we journey deeper into the cosmos and discover the incredible potential of satellite networks. Subscribe to keep exploring the fascinating world of technology and space. Satellites in mega-constellations are proving vital in disaster response. After hurricanes, earthquakes, and wildfires, these satellites can provide real-time imagery to rescue teams, guiding them to areas in need of urgent help. As thousands of satellites take to orbit, managing space traffic has become a critical task. Advanced algorithms are now being developed to ensure satellites don't collide, keeping space safe for future exploration. While private companies are driving the push for satellite mega-constellations, governments play a vital role in regulating their deployment. Agencies like NASA, the ESA, and the FCC are working to ensure space remains a sustainable frontier. Mega-constellations are enabling unprecedented scientific research, from studying space weather to mapping the stars with greater precision. These satellite networks are opening new doors in space-based science. As private companies launch thousands of satellites, a critical question arises. Who owns space? Is it a resource to be claimed, or does it belong to all of humanity? This debate is becoming more pressing as the space race intensifies,